outset, how do you see the January 22nd pran pratishtha ceremony taking place? Opposition is saying this is a BJP RSS political project. The government is saying this is a day for celebration. How do you see it?
I see it only as a car sevak, the one who awaited for a long time and the one who participated on the last phase of the movement. So I think those who are happiest at this very moment, I am one of them.
But how do you respond to those who say this is a political event now which has been hijacked by the BJP, RSS and the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, that this is not a religious ceremony taking place, but this is a show of strength, a show of power by the government and by the RSS Sangh Parivar?
But they have been given the invitation to come and be part of it. If had they come there would have been no problem. So actually they are the one who have made it as it's our event. It is not our event. They could have participated it, then it has become everybody's, it is everybody's event.
You're saying it's
people's event.
You're saying it's everybody's.
It's Ram Bhakta's event. Even they could have participated.
You're saying it's everyone's event. It's Ram Bhakta's event. Let's come to the it's not just the opposition parties who are staying away. Even Shankaracharyas, the 4 Shankaracharyas are not attending. 2 of them have come out openly and said that they do not believe that an incomplete temple should have a pran pratishtha. How do you respond to this, that the temple is incomplete, the government is speeding through this entire process because there is an election in few months? ये चुनाव को देखकर करवाया गया है.
I was listening very carefully to what Nishtalanand Saraswati Ji Maharaj was saying, and he was clearly saying it, ki whatever is happening, I accept it. I am not participate, and for that he was giving some other reasons. Otherwise he was not saying anything, because Nishtalanand Saraswati, who is a Shankaracharya of Govardhan Peeth, we look at him as a god. So we don't like to argue about him. But even then I am saying what I heard from his interview in the TV. He was saying ki I don't object to what is happening. The objections was totally different, and I cannot argue back.
But you know, you are someone who is, as I said, associated with the Ram Janmabhoomi movement. Do you believe when I had Digvijay Singh ji on my show yesterday, and he said that BJP is using this only for politics, for election. This entire Ram Janmabhoomi movement has been about vote bank politics, about religion and politics, appealing to people, to Hindu vote bank. How do you respond? Do you believe that this has been about vote bank politics, or is it about astha, about faith?
Actually, opposing and not going there even after the invitation is the vote bank politics. Because they are eyeing a certain vote bank which comes in block. And that is the reason. So it's other way around. We are not the one, because we have invited them. They had not come. If they were going to be there, if they are present there, they will also take some advantage of that. Then it will not be a political advantage. They did not say the same thing about Somnath. But even then, Jawaharlal Nehru, when that Somnath temple was constructed, he objected. When this Ramlala statue was reappeared there, he objected. So actually they always eyeing a vote bank politics. They are the one who are eyeing the vote bank politics. It's not we.
नहीं, तो आप कह रही हैं इसमें कोई राजनीति नहीं है, आप कोई राजनीति नहीं देखती. राइट फ्रॉम 1989 व्हेन यू आर एसोसिएटेड विद इट, आप कभी इसको राजनीतिक रूप से नहीं देखती. यू सॉ इट प्योरली एज अ रिलीजियस कल्चरल मूवमेंट. एम आई करेक्ट?
I have been associated with it since the age of 12, when Ramchandra Das Paramahansa ji took me there to see the site. I went to Ayodhya to give religious discourses. You are very well aware that I used to give religious discourses. So when I was 12, I was invited by the saints in Ayodhya. They wanted to bless me and see me, how a young child recites this kind of discourses. So that was the time which really, it was something which was hurting me since then. And that's why when in 1985 I started participating in the movement, though I was in BJP, then I became a member of parliament, I became a minister, I became a chief minister. But I continued to have faith in this, that Ram Lalla should not be removed from there even after the demolition of that disputed structure, and as soon as possible the temple should be constructed. That belief continues. That's why I am very happy about, no matter what the opposition is saying, they got an opportunity, they got an invitation, they willingly decided not to go because they are eyeing the vote bank.
Are you going to go? Are you going to be there on 22nd of January? Will you be there at the pran pratishtha ceremony? Aap jayengi?
Yeah, definitely. I got an invitation actually in mid-November, the writing admission, invitation, it was in writing. Then I had a talk with the Nyas Padadikari, I don't want to mention his name, he's a great guy. So he told me, you come whenever you want to come, but you come before 22nd. So I definitely, even if I was not invited, I was going to go there. Do I need any invitation to go to Ayodhya? Because when Mulayam Singh told that nobody will be able to come, even the I think a pigeon will not be allowed to fly over Ayodhya that day. And that day I was walking and facing the bullets and firing and lathi charge and tear gas. So you can believe my happiness.
No, I can,
have been invited
I can understand for
to
you.
Participate and to witness the.
I can understand for you it's an emotional moment given that you've been associated with this movement for so long, but the focus will be on the Prime Minister. All the eyes will be on Narendra Modi ji, and that's where the opposition is saying this has become a personal political project of the Prime Minister. This is to showcase Prime Minister Modi. This is not about faith, this is not even about Ram Lalla or Ram Mandir. This is about Prime Minister Modi, who wants to get elected for a third time in a few months from now.
Even my eyes and my focus will be on my Prime Minister. And I will be very happy to see him there, because he is the one who was the architect of Ram Rath Yatra, which Advani ji took over. But I tell you something, if Sonia Gandhi will be there, the focus will be more on her. Oh, she is also there. So if they are jealous of the focus and attention, let them sit there. Mamata Banerjee and Sonia Gandhi will get more focus actually. Narendra Modi is not sitting for the focus there, because he is always on the focus and on the eyes. But my eyes at least will be on the Prime Minister and on the Ram Lalla.
Digvijay
and
Singh,
if they come there, all eyes will be on them, Mamata Banerjee and Sonia Gandhi.
So you're saying they should attend and be there.
Digvijay Singh is a person people start, laughing.
No, but you see, Digvijay Singh ji said that if you want to have this pran pratishtha ceremony, it should be done on Ram Navami day. Why are you doing it now when the temple is incomplete? You are doing it because of the election calendar. Do you believe Ram Navami was a better day, or do you believe that this is only you believe this is the right time to have a pran pratishtha ceremony?
I want the temple to start from the day when that disputed structure was removed. So for me, any day is the best day. And about Digvijay Singh, actually, he is the person who says anything, anywhere, gets hooted, gets insulted. And I really feel sorry for some time, because I respect him like an old, though I defeated him badly. And it was the biggest defeat I think Congress could ever get in Indian democratic history. But even then, I respect him as an elder brother. So I don't know why. He pokes his nose in everything. Now he will say something here also. So the best thing is he should consult with the Pandits. Why it is happening on that day? Why should I speak on behalf of it? It's the Pandits now who decided the date. And it is Pandits who will be reciting the shlokas.
The Pandits will be there, will be reciting shlokas, but the Shankaracharyas will not be there. Do you believe all the Dharma Gurus are united? And they are okay with the fact that Prime Minister Modi will conduct all the rituals, not one of the Dharma Gurus? You believe that is fine? You have no problems with that?
No, because I saw very clearly, I was very alert when I was listening to Shankaracharya ji, Nishchalanand ji Maharaj. He did not say that something wrong is happening. What he was saying, I will not argue back. And about the other Shankaracharya, who is like also a brother to me, Abhivakteshwaranandaji, even his Guruji has been having his own side. When he was alive, Swarupanandaji Maharaj, he agreed with the Congress, he agreed with the Arjun Singh Ji, and he had a separate organization. He tried to have a Ramalaya trust, and in that the Puri Shankaracharya once told me that he refused to sign on some papers. So when it was decided that the mosque should be constructed close to the temple, and that's what the Shankaracharya, you see, I have a great respect for the Puri Shankaracharya, because he is not an ordinary person, and he is like a god to us. So actually the other side of Shankaracharya, Swarupanandi Maharaj, there is one more Shankaracharya ji who is also Shankaracharya, is of Jyotir Mutt, and he is Vasudevanandi Maharaj. He was part of this movement.
Okay, let me ask you this though, Umaji. Now that we are reaching this day, you were there when the Kar Sevaks were fired upon by the Mulayam Singh Yadav government. You were there on the day the Babri Masjid was demolished in 1992. People now will look ahead for harmony, for reconciliation, for Hindus and Muslims to come together. How do you come together when the Supreme Court itself had described what had happened in 1992 as a criminal act? How do you achieve some harmony between communities? How do you bring Hindus and Muslims closer together?
It is the same Supreme Court who gave that decision, and that because of the decision of the Supreme Court, the temple is being constructed. And the other thing which you are worried about is that the harmony between Hindus and Muslims, it's always there. The problems are politicians. See, nothing happened when Supreme Court decision came, nothing happened when Shilanyas happened, and nothing is going to happen on the pran pratishtha day, because they were given a fear all the time. They were injected with a fear that once this disputed structure is removed, all the mosque will be in danger. And now they have seen that no stone was thrown at any religious place of worshipping, religious or prayer places of Muslim community. So they are in harmony. Rajdeep, I tell you, I will request you people to restrain and to support this harmony. Let the harmony continue.
No, I also request, since you said politicians are the ones who create the trouble, I request you also to convince the politicians not to make any inflammatory speeches, to ensure that this is not an occasion for religious supremacy or triumphalism, but this is an occasion to try and bring people together. I hope, Umaji, you will also tell people not to resort to any inflammatory speeches.
Rajdeep, I will request you to hear the speech of the Prime Minister on the Shilanyas day. The kind of speech he gave, and the kind of speech he gave a message in that speech. It was honored not only by Hindus, by Muslims, by the all over the world. So I don't think that I am eligible to advise to my greatest Prime Minister, who want the whole universe to come together for these kind of events and for these kind of matters. I don't need to advise. I'm not even eligible, and there's no need.
Okay. I will leave it there, Umaji. As I said, you have been someone who's been associated with this movement right from the late 1980s and early 90s. I appreciate you joining me here on the news today. Thank you so much. Okay, we've heard from Uma Bharti. Let's hear from the other side now, where Pawan Khera, the Congress's chief spokesperson, joins us, the head of their media for television, joins me. Appreciate your joining me, Mr. Khera. You have come with a press conference today saying that this